it's totally 100% okay to stop supporting that organization and find another one that does align. Welcome to the third video in our generosity series, and this one's entitled, Who Should I Give To? So the first thing to keep in mind is that generosity is not just money. In fact, it's giving of our time, it's giving of our talents, and it's giving of our treasure or our money. So with that, I'd like to ask first, where are you giving your time? Who are you volunteering? What groups are you volunteering with? What are you passionate about? And what are your talents? What places are you offering your talents or your skill sets? And then finally, where are some places you wish you could offer your time or your talents and you're just unable to? That's where maybe your money should go. And last thing I would ask is, where aren't you able to give your time and your talent and you'd really like to support that organization, and the only way that you can do it is through giving of your treasure? All three of those are great places to start with giving of your money. A few things that you should keep in mind when looking at an organization and deciding whether or not you want to give to them is, do they have experience in serving that area, and do they have expertise? How are they operating? A good rule of thumb is that less than 30% of the money that comes into this organization should go to fund administrative tasks. Some organizations run as lean as 15%. So that means 85% of the funds coming into this organization are actually being used to serve the needs of the mission of that organization. They should have people inside the organization that are qualified, educated, trained, and experienced to serve the people or the communities that align with the mission of what they're trying to do. They should practice good stewardship, and they should have accountability where they have a formal board of directors. They have a budget that they operate off of. They have regular auditing and reports and accounting going on to determine and look at to make sure that the monies are going where they're supposed to do and the maximum amount of impact is being done with the people that they serve. It's very important that you get involved in the organization to some degree where you actually know the people involved in it, know who the leaders are, know who the board is, know the people that are volunteering there, and most importantly, know who are the people that are being served by this organization. I would ask them, do you feel like this organization does a valuable service to you, or are they just kind of there? There are people who have good intentions to serve, but ultimately they're missed because of one reason or another, and it's not actually an effective organization. So you would want to know that if you're giving money to that organization. Finally, I want to encourage you that just because you start giving to an organization doesn't mean you have to do that forever. If ever you feel like the way that that organization is serving the community does not align with where you want to put your time, talent, and treasure, it's totally 100% okay to stop supporting that organization and find another one that does align. And conversely, if you feel like they're doing an incredible job and being great stewards and growing the impact that they're having in the community, it's always fine to increase the amount of giving that you're providing to that organization. Thank you for joining me for the third part of our generosity series.